Ahara nidra bhaya maidhunani samani chaitani nranam pashunam nanam naranam adigo vishesho nanebhihina pashubhis samana. Aharam is food. Ahara bhayam. Bhayam is fear. Ahara bhaya nidra sleep. Maidhunam is sex. Ahara nidra bhaya maidhunani samani chaitani nranam pashunam. For human being and animal it's equal. Jnanam naranam adigo vishesho. Knowledge is extra to human being. Jnanebhihina pashubhis samana. If you don't study, you are an animal. Ahara nidra bhaya maidhunani samani chaitani nranam pashunam jnanam naranam adigo vishesho jnanebhihina pashubhis samana. So assume you have not studied anything yesterday. So the question is, which animal you are yesterday? Correct? Because if you don't study, you are an animal. So every moment you don't study, you become an animal. So in your life, when you live up to 30 years, not 30 years, 20 years, 11 years.
50 years, 40 years, 50 years.
How many years you are an animal, how many years you are a human being is determined by the time which you spend for study. So Vivekananda said, education is man-making. So the more you study, that much human being you become. But education is not learning textbook knowledge. Education is savidya, vividya, vivejana vidya. Discriminative ability. You must discriminate good and bad. You must discriminate what is to be done, what should not be done. All that learning is what is knowledge at any point of time. Which animal doesn't have? What, when, where, how to do, animals doesn't know. So we become more social, we become more human. Education should go along with wisdom. If you draw a graph between education and wisdom, it should become if not a straight line with a 45 degree, it should become a exponential graph. The more educated, the more wisdom you should have. Education without wisdom is not considered as savidya, good vidya. And when you use it for practical applications for different people, you become a more social being. And that is what is life experience. Some people say that, I am a teacher for the last 30 years. What is 30 years they have done? Same classroom, same student, same syllabus for 30 years. 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 into 1, 30 years doesn't become 30. It becomes 1 only. Correct? So adding is, when you add many things, it has to be different things only you can add. Same thing you don't add to the again. So that is how life is. For human being, education is life. So giving education is the best dana. Annadanam, paramdanam, vidyadanam atatparam, annena kshanika triptihi, yavat jivam javidya. If somebody gets food, you be happy. But only for 4 hours maximum. After 4 hours, again you will hunt for the other person who is going to give you food. Annadanam, paramdanam. It's the best dana. Vidyadanam atatparam. Annena kshanika triptihi. The food gets satisfy you only for some time. Yavat jivam javidya. The whole life. You will never forget this session which we had now morning. Correct? You will always remember, one sloka I learned. Even if you become the oldest of the oldest, the old memory goes. Sometimes some learning memories will come. And you don't remember who gave you chapati on 2nd December. Do you remember such things?
No.
Who gave you dinner, lunch, everything you will forget. It will only remain in you for some time. The best food which you give also, somebody gives also, it will remain only for some time. So some lectures you remember, some lessons you remember, some teachings you remember for lifelong. So which stays you in lifelong is the best thing for you. Which you will preserve in your life. The most precious things you will put. So most of the people preserves only human beings. No animals have this capacity. No animal will give lecture. No dog will sit like this. Many dogs will stay like this and listen to lectures. Have you ever seen? So who can teach whom? Only humans can. So the more learning and teaching you have, you get more closer to the human nature. That's why Vivekananda said education is learning.